Okay, I hope you are doing fine. And today's video, I just wanted to share my thoughts on passion and also making a living out of your passion. Probably I can say the first time I was more immersed into passion, doing something which you are passionate about, is when I joined university. It's when I came across a book by Gary Vaynerchuk, where I believe the book's title goes as the book is by Gary Vaynerchuk, but I can't really recall the title. And the book talks about passion, doing what you are passionate about, and you are going to be happy the rest of your life, at the same time make a living out of it. I've seen a lot of individuals talking about passion, purpose, whatever. And one of the essential things is, can you really make something? Can you make a living out of passion? There are chances, there are cases where you can make a living out of doing something which you love. But at the same time, I do believe it's a misleading idea doing something which you are passionate about and just being homeless, not making a living out of it. Because there are a lot of individuals who probably are passionate about given things, but there is no way they are going to make a living out of those things. And some of these, let's use for example football. There are a lot of individuals, maybe even if you can recall, if you are when you were young, there's those cases where we were used to be asked, what are you going to be in life? Maybe the other individual said a pilot, the individual said an engineer, an electrician, but there were some careers which were so despised. For example, being a farmer, being a teacher, also a driver. It was not kind of those respected professions which individuals could have decided to pursue when they were young. But as you go by, as you mature, those kind of things tend to diminish. For example, if you wanted to be a pilot, you come in, it seems you come into your senses and see that this I'm not going to make it out. Those dreams kind of diminish and you end up finding yourself, maybe you are a teacher, maybe you are a electrician, some go back to farming, maybe others find those make to those careers which they decided to pursue or they were interested when they were young, but they never get employed, so they decide to do other things. So the whole issue of passion, I do believe it can work in some instances, but those instances are so few. And if you really are interested in something which you are so serious and passionate about, I think it could be a good idea to at least weigh if that thing is going to make a living. Would it pay your rent? Would it pay your mortgage for those individuals who are the likes of developed countries where a mortgage is something so common? Can it pay? Can you be able to raise kids with it? Or will you be passionate about something which can't even feed you a lunch? For instance, there are some people who are interested in playing a guitar. Could it really enable you to make a living out of it? Could you just go outside in the streets and start playing some guitar for random individuals who have been frustrated throughout the day and they are not even interested to hear some noise from the roadside? So this whole movement of encouraging individuals to follow their passion and everything will work out okay, I do believe it's misleading. You need to find something which you can make a living out of it. Try and find a way and a mean which you are going to generate a lot of revenue from that thing which you are interested in. And I do believe you will be fulfilled in the process while you are pursuing that thing. And I believe that's the part which most individuals should follow. But if we are going to pursue some things which you are passionate about, I believe you are going to turn out somehow miserable. And if you find something which you are not really passionate about, but you can make a living out of it, you have some good chances of having good time to pursue something which you are passionate about. And at the end of the day, if you are going to make a living out of this thing which you are passionate about, then now you can jump from this thing which you are not that passionate about and start focusing on something which you are so passionate about. And this idea of shooting this video came from a title, not a title, but kind of a story which I read from Reddit, and it was an individual who was asking, should you do something which you're passionate about, or you should pursue something which you can make a living out of? And for me, the way which things have turned out so far, I can encourage an individual to do something which you can make a living out of. Make yourself love that thing. I don't mean you should do something which really could lead you into depression. That's not what I'm saying. Your mental health, your physical health, emotional health are so precious, but you need to find something which you can make a living out of. Because if you are going to do something which you are not that which you are passionate about, but at the same time you are not going to make a living out of it, it will also lead you to the same situation where you will have mental issues, where you will have emotional issues, where you may also have physical issues. So it's good to strike a balance between what you are passionate about or what you can be someone interested in and also make a living out of it. So I'd like your thoughts in the comment section. What are your perspective ideas on doing something which you are passionate about? Your thoughts in the comment section.